And but before we start, I like to ask to everyone to introduce themselves, okay? So first of all, I will start talking a little bit about me. Maybe you already know me, but my name is Carlos. I work as a software engineer. So I'm dealing with English a long time in my life, but Talk and Talk was the only two that I know who could me allow me to speak freely and improve my English ability on speaking. So that's it about me. I live in the south of Brazil. I'm married. I have two daughters, and I really like and I love this community. So that's me. And let's start with you, Osvaldo. Can you talk a little bit about you, and then you can choose someone, please?
Perfect. Uh, one final note about I replaced you last week. I've missed your immersion. I forgot to book there because I was with my children last weekend. So I forgot, and I had it. It was amazing because I love to participate here to talk with you and all talkers. So just it. Okay, I'm definitely a curious guy. I really love to learn about almost everything. If I have time to learn, I'll do my best to achieve that. It doesn't matter if I in my leisure time or about job or knowledgement. At the moment, I'm focused in learning data science because I'm so excited about AI and all of these stuff. And in my leisure time, I'm learning a lot about racing, about some kinds of racing championship because I love games and actually I'm participating of some sim racing sim championships. I have two children. About my first marriage, I live with my fiancée wife and one more child, a little guy, a son of her. And let me see. Yeah, that's it. Please, Lurian, could introduce yourself for us?
Yes, thank you. Good morning. So I'm Luria. I'm 34 years old. I started here in Talking Talk with French 4 months ago because I speak English every day now because I have a boyfriend that he is French and he doesn't speak Portuguese so well, and I start to speak more English because of him. And now I know that I need to speak French too to be more close to the family and to the friends of my boyfriend. And at the same time, I think it's normal and it's a good thing to think about that you mix it every language that you speak, and it's really like, okay, it's like a kind of a perrengue chic of the language, but it's real, it's really real. And I start to speak more French recently, and the English I will not forget. But at the same time, I start to mix it a lot, and I say, no, let's try to organize. And it's because of that I'm here to speak more about other things, not just the life. And I don't have kids, but I have two dogs that I love a lot. I love so much, and that's it.
Well, that's a really good coincidence because yesterday before I go to sleep, I was thinking about how Talk and Talk could be international, you know? And I was thinking, oh, maybe there is someone outside Brazil who want to learn Portuguese. So it would be good if we had Portuguese immersions for those guys who want to start in Portuguese, you know. So as your boyfriend speak French, he could lead some French immersions and join Portuguese immersions. That could be
Yes, I
an
agree.
idea.
I agree.
I
I am in France right now, and he
oh
is trying to get his Portuguese improved too. So it's a good opportunity. Hello, talk and talk.
yeah,
That's it.
I will share that idea with Philip later.
Oui.
But thank you. And who you choose to be the next one?
Ah, sorry. So Juliano.
Good morning, guys. My name is Juliano. I am 21 years old. I am science and technology student, and my hobbies are watch animes, movies, and I really like to work out in the gym. So I'm trying to go 5 days a week because I really love it. And let me think what else. Sometimes I like to travel to the beach because I feel very good there. I like the weather there to breathe, you know. I really like swimming, and I think that's all about me.
All right. And finally, I think the last is you, Yanka. Can you talk a little bit about you, please?
João too.
Oh, all right. I forgot. Sorry.
Um, my name is Bianca. I am very sleepy today, but it's okay. I am 28 years old. I'm living in São Roque with my family. I am a demographer, and I have been here since 2023 because I saw the necessity to learn how to communicate myself better in English first. And then after some months, I saw the necessity to communicate better in Spanish too. So I am trying to learn these two languages. Maybe I try French in some moments, Luria. If the job needs, I will try. But for now, it's a lot to think already.
All right.
And you, João, would you please?
Of course. I'm sorry. Well, I am 53. I'm software developer. I'm from Rio de Janeiro. Today, I have been living in Portugal for 3 years. Um, I have family. My wife and I, we have two boys, teenagers. Oh man, they're complicated this age. Okay. Well, all all um, all of us passed that living that is interesting because I I have a curious few things my about my son's thinking. Okay, yes, well, okay, well, I know have pets. I love read books and what TV series. I'm curious, like Osvaldo. Yes, I'm love learning new things. Okay, very interesting. Like Carlos said, I I like so much this platform. It's very useful to me. Okay, to improve my English and create new relationship with my colleagues. Okay, good review all of you. Okay, I had a few problems in previous day because to end in the marathon, but. I got the secret to enter in immersion. Then I hope in future I too easy enter in next immersions. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
All right, João. So, guys, let's start with our questions. All right. Today we talk about friendship, as I said before, and it's a kind of relationship. It's really important to everyone, I think. But when we are maybe when you are younger, we have more friends than when you get older. But the few friends that we have when we become adult, I think it's more important than when we are teenagers, for example. João was talking about s- uh, his teenagers he had in his house. So I know the feeling. When we are a teenager, we feel like, oh, my father doesn't understand me. My friend understand what I want to say, but it's a kind of relationship really important to us, and let's discuss a little bit about that. All right. So, Yanka, can you start with the first question, please?
Yes, what qualities do you look for? Do you look for? Do you look in your friends? And what makes someone stand out as a special best friend? As a special or best friend? Um, I maybe one thing it's this not the same sense of humor sometimes, because I feel that I am very in private space. I feel that I am very ironic, and it's a acid irony sometimes, you know. So some people can be bothered with this, so share the same sense of humor. It will be nice to be respectful with others. So do not be homophobic, racist, sexist, and so on. I couldn't be friend of someone that is this kind of thing, you know. So to me, these kind of values are very important in someone. And loyalty too, it's very nice, because I hate when I am really into a friendship and when I see this person is telling bad things about me behind of me, you know. So if you have something to say and will contribute with my growth, please say to me and help me to grow, you know. Do not just say bad things behind me. And yeah, I think it's this, and what makes someone stand out to me is their opinions, I think. If I agree with their opinions about several kinds of things, mainly society, I think that I want to be friend of this person because it's rare nowadays. It's this.
That's good. That's good, Bianca. And for you, Juliano, what do you think about that?
About me, I think I always try to look for someone that is polite, loyal, and dependable. You know, I think this is a good quality to someone need to have to be a good friend. You know, and to become a best friend or a special friend, I think it depends a lot. You know, because you need to spend time with the person. You know, because maybe the person can be you can count on. You know, you can the people can be loyal, but to become a special friend or best friend, you need to spend time. You know, you need to spend time, have uh, build a good. Let me think the word bond. You know, it's important have this kind of time. You know, spend a lot. So it's very hard to know how this person become a best friend or special. You know, you need just spend time to find out, I think.
All right, that's good. Really good. And what about you, Lurian?
I agree. I think something everyone talk here is when we are young, we look something different. We look something like a uh, uh, como sorry. Um when we were younger, we look for to do something and with a group, you know, to make part of the same group. And for me, I think now when I'm adult, I can have my decisions and I can know what is good or not for me. I know what I want. So for me, I like to have friends that they are honest, they are respectful, they are funny too. And we talk about that, I think, with Bianca in the beginning of the week about we are the average of 5 people. Um, Maybe in the family, maybe of the friends, and I can say my friends normally they have the same kind of perspective than mine. Of course I can have all the kind of friends, but the closest one normally is the one I really like it. And one good example is to send audios in WhatsApp. I have 2 or 3 friends that we send a lot of audios in WhatsApp, a lot, and we don't need to answer. We don't need to answer. That is not pressure. One day, this friend will answer you back with a lot of audios too. And the other day, we will answer too. And we know this is a kind of, I accept this. It's so helpful, it's so soft to accept this and to understand how it works, no pressure. So I think for me, I really like to have people around me that like to enjoy life and think positive, and and that I don't have all the pressure to fix it, to be in the same group or in the same kind of thing. I just need to be accepted and respect my friends, and they will respect me back. So I think the most qualities like that I'm looking for is positive thoughts and honesty, friends that respect all opinions, and I think are kind of funny too, because I'm a kind of a funny person. I really like to have these moments, so I like to make a lot of jokes, and this is really important for me too. This is what I'm looking for in a friend.
All right. It's really good. Thank you, Lurian. Let me check. And what about you, João? What do you look for in your friends?
Well, interesting this question because when I know a new person, I want to only talk to that person. Then, of course, during the talking, I will realize uh, values, like moral values, like humor, like your sensibility about respect. Okay, like my colleague said before. Of course, if possible, we started new relationship like that. We talk today, in future talk again. Yeah. I I leave I leave I leave the contact. Okay, then I don't have uh, interest in create new relationship uh, uh, the way intended. Okay, sometimes of course, sometimes happening, sometimes okay, or other times don't of course don't happen. Then of course. To me, very important, like that. My colleague said, don't don't be a prejudice, preconceito, and the values moral. Like that's very important to me. But I don't have intention to create new relationship.
All right.
I leave, of course.
Okay.
I'm the
I
I am a freedom about that. Okay, but of course, he is if he is possible. Oh, very good, but not a problem like that.
Okay, I understand what you mean, but João, so you are living in Portugal. Did you made some friends in Portugal? I don't know, Brazilian guys or Portuguese guys or any other uh, people from other countries. Did you make fr new friends in there?
Okay. I keep my friend in Brazil, of course. We talked about yesterday, Osvaldo. Do you remember? I think yes. But in Portugal, I started few friendship. Yes, yes. But to me, we begin then. I live, of course, but yes, I have one or two friends in Portugal. I started that relationship, but
All right.
I have many colleagues like that, of course. Okay.
Okay, it's normal. It's normal. Thank you for sharing. All right, and finally, what about you, Osvaldo?
Well, I'm trying not to be disrespectful or have a polemic opinion about that. I hope you could understand me completely. In my mind, it's so there are a lot of big difference between colleagues and friends in general. In my point of view, I can count in my hand uh, the quantidade of friends that I have in my life. But colleagues, like João said, I have a lot, like all of us, I guess. I think it's important to have this concepts in my mind. So for me, the most important quality for a friend is the loyalty. It doesn't matter his or her background, your school education. I think you understood me. If I can share my happiness and my sadness with him, and when one of us are feeling happy and we can share this happening with each other, and if I can listen him or her your sadness, I'm a good friend of him or her, and they are a good friend for me. I think in summary, that's it.
All right. And I have to say, I agree with you guys. When you become an adult, it's easier to have colleagues, but it's harder to have friends, truly friends, you know? I can count in one hand, as Oswald said, the number of friends that I have nowadays. I have a lot of colleagues, but the one I can count, it's rare. And for me, of course, I have to I don't know how to say that in English, but I think bateu santo, to become a friend. And so it's a kind of feeling. I need to like the person. I don't know how to describe. It's not related to any circumstance or characters person that I have had, but I need to like the person, and but at least I need to trust the person. And nowadays, I have, as I said, I have a few friends, but the ones that I had, I know I can count with them. If something goes wrong with me, I can call to them at midnight. Oh, can you help me? Fix my car, or can you take care of my kids, or anything else? I know I can count with them. And that's it. The opposite is true. If they need me, I will be available at 24, 24, 24/7, 24. You know what I mean, you know?
Slash,
And
I guess.
yeah, 24/7. I will available to them, and that's the most important for me. You know, if I know if, for example, I became um unhealthy, I don't know how to say doent, but if I go to hospital, they will visit me, and this is something important for me. And let's jump to the question number two, okay? So, Juliano, can you start with the question number two, please?
Of course. Number two. Could you describe one of your closest friends? Uh, I think my closest friends in general is always people that are really. It looks like the first question because closest friend for me it's a person that is special or best friend. Maybe it's not best friend but have some connection. So it's someone that is very loyal, you know, dependable, so I can count. Sometimes I am feeling a little bad, so I can count on this person. I can have a serious conversation, a serious talk about some subject, and he can or she can give it to me some advice, you know, or sometimes, like I usually say, sometimes you just want to talk, just want to talk, and you need other person just listen what you say, just it. So I have this friend, these closest friends, and I think everything resume about uh loyal, it dependable. Sometimes
Or
you don't need to see the person face to face. You just need, I don't know, call or just send a message. You need someone there, and I think I have this kind of friend,
who is
and
this
that's
guy in our life?
I don't know,
Or guy or
because
girl?
no, because I girl. I think nowadays girl it's my girlfriend. I think I can count on her always, So I can send a message, I can call about girl. It's my girlfriend, it's my mother too. I think mother, I don't think, I'm sure. Mother I can always count on, Yeah, my sister too. And talk about people not so close to me. I can talk about my friends that I have in my college, but friend is something that a lot of time change a lot, because nowadays you can have I don't know, two best friends, but sometimes it's not like you are not best friend, but sometimes you lost the things in common, so you uh meet other friends, and you have the same good feeling about your old friends, but sometimes change a lot, so I really like to to think about special friends or best friend, my family close to me, because I know are always close to me, I can always count on.
All right,
That's
that's
it.
good. Thank you, Juliano. And what about you, Lurian? Can you describe one of your closest friend, please?
Yes, I was thinking when to answer that about my boyfriend and my sister too, because they are really close to me and I can share a lot of things. But I will say something different about, I think my closest friends now, it's people that they can do the same thing with me and we really enjoy to do. And I am in a moment of my life that I love to have a kind of moment out in my place or in the place of my friends that take open a bottle of wine or two or three and drink and sing in karaoke. And this is something is really a reality now in my life. Is a kind of routine. And I have three friends in special that I do this. It's always different because they are different friends, but always is something about that is to have a quality moment together. And that is not a period to do this. Sometimes it's once per month, sometimes it's once every 2 months, but every time that we do together, looks like we are always together. So normally, I start to have this kind of moments recently. I can say maybe after pandemic, because I discovered a lot of things after pandemic that I really like. And I found this kind of friends that they are in the same kind of life than me, a couple that doesn't have kids, and we can share the same moment together. And this is nice because we talk about travel together, we talk about things in the past together, and this is a kind of moment I really like. I really like to receive friends in my place or do something and the other place's friend. I think is really nice moment. And but of course, I think my boyfriend and my sister, they are the person who I can, if I have some moment more delicate that I need. Of course, the people it's close to me in this moment can help me more. And this person is my boyfriend and my sister. But for do the things like friendship, these ones that like to drink wine with me and talk a lot and sing. I think it's the moments I really like it.
All right, that's really good. Thank you. And what about you, Yanka? Can you describe some of your closest friend, please?
Yes, I have two, maybe. One of them, I had the same routine as Lurian with her friends. When I was living in Campinas, we always stay together. Me and Lucas is my friend. And it was really nice. And with Lucas, it's nice because I perceive that in life we have moments. In that moment, we were together. Now we are really far from each other. He's in Minas Gerais doing university, getting his degree in mechanical engineer, and now I am here in São Roque. But with the distance, even with the distance, we stay together more or less. Internet permit this, that we can talk with each other, make video calls and so on, and actualize about our life, ask for help. And it's this, and Celia, it's the same. Celia, actually, I meet from a group, PAG group of Black people. And I had just saw her by video calls at first, but we get friends, and now we could see each other in person. And we are like that. We live too far from each other, but we can call for each other in some moments. It's the same as Lucas. If they want to call me, they just call me. They don't need to send a message before, oh, can I call you? No, they just call me. And we have talks and so on. It's very nice. And another thing that I realized with them, it's that the distance cannot necessarily be a problem. And they are a person that they know a bad side that I have and my best side too. And I know their bad side, the worst side, and the good side too. Because we are humans, we don't have just good sides. We have bad sides sometimes. And to me, a friendship sometimes it's passed through this, and see that, okay, this person is not perfect, but I really like her and I really like them. And I want remain, I want that, I still want this person in my life, even knowing these other things and so on. It's a good person to have with me. And we are like this. We know these both sides of each other.
All right. Thank you for sharing. And what about you, João? Can you describe one of your closest friend, please?
Of course. Okay. I when I heard my colleagues here, I remember one thing. We have that thing is occur with me, okay, happening with me. Like sometimes we have close friends, uh, good friend during one time. Then the person leave for different moments, but reason, but not fight and not complicated. Only move your place, your whatever. Okay, it's occur with me as well. But he has little friends. We Oswald said real friends, but that friend I have now. My one from my one of my best friend. I talked about him yesterday. Then yesterday I called in WhatsApp. Then I knew yesterday, for my surprise, my friend suffer AVC. Wow, incredible with me. Then later, during noon, we talked the message. Wow, I think about real good friends. Real good friends is very important to us. I think that okay. Then I think about I will describe smart guy, uh, loyal guy, like my colleague said here. Has big values, moral values. Okay, like I hope I have. Then has a beautiful family. I know, yes. Then interesting that my friend, if I need, of course, will help me. Okay, the same way I will to him if necessary. Okay, that me that value is very important to made friendship. Okay, then my friends like that. Good guy, incredible, good father, and a good man to me. My my friend.
All
That's it.
right. Thank you, João. And what about you, Osvaldo? Can you describe one of our closest friend, please?
Yeah, one of them I know him around of 20 years, and some weeks ago I have met him and another friends that I spent a lot of time in my elementary school, you know. Uh, this guys this guys has a big heart. He is really good person. He worked as software engineer. I'm a software engineer. I forgot to say in my presentation. I'm sorry. He was software engineer, and actually he is a therapist, completely different. He live to help all the people have better quality life, you know. So I'm proud of him, and we of course we have a lot of appointments. We don't have so much time to talk with each other well in time, but we have a close feeling because when I remember we've met before 2 weeks ago, we've met 5 years before that, And when we stay together, it's like the time wasn't past. It's so amazing, this feeling, and we talked about with this chance. So that's it.
All right, thank you guys. But before we continue, I was thinking when you are talking, and I want to bring a polemic or a controversial subject, but I don't want to talk about nipples, but it's a bad joke. Sorry. Uh, it's a meme from, I don't know, 2010. I don't remember exactly. Forgot. Sorry. But I want to ask for you guys, what do you think? Boys and girls, men and women can be friends really and really friends, or they cannot be friends? Or if you are married, if a guy is married, he can have a girl has friend or not, or the opposite. If a woman is married, she could have a boy has a friend or not. What do you think about that? Let's start with you, Lurian. Boy and girls can be friends or not?
Uh, that is one answer only. I don't think so, but okay. I think yes, can be. But it's totally depend of the nature of the friendship. I think we live in a society that the sexist something about is really huge. Yet like human and men they just want to have sex and that's it. But I really think this is something that growing with us, and if we change this, I think it's totally possible that man and woman has a friendship. I have some one of my friends. He is a boy. He's a man, and I remember in the beginning, his wife was not happy with that. And he say, Luria, I need to find someone for you because she just will let me like do something with you if you have someone to. If it's just you, look like no. And today it's okay because everyone is a couple, but I think this is something in our minds. So I think yes, but the really answer, it's that this is totally depend of how you think about it. Personally, I don't mind a lot, but all the time I like to know everyone. For example, my boyfriend can have all the friends, woman, like he, but I need to know everyone. It's not like, you will talk with some woman like without I know. So of course it's totally depend of the situation. And I know my opinion is because of all the way we are growing, we are raised to. So we need to change this kind of mentality if we want to break this kind of pattern in our life. But
All
it's depend of the couple.
all right. All right. Thank you. And if they are single, they could be friends without interest.
In my opinion, it's hard. I don't have experience to do that. When I had a friend, I think was a friend, and then he wants something. So in my experience, it was not possible. But maybe someone has another kind of experience. So it's just one experience. I think we have a lot of stories to share. I really think it's not all the times about sex. I really prefer to think about it.
Okay. Sorry, I know it's a hard question, but I want to listen from you, Julian. Julian, what do you think about that? It's possible man and woman be friends?
Uh, I think so, but depends a lot too because, for example, I in a romantic relationship, and I can have uh friends, but woman friends. But I think depends a lot, because my best friend needs to be my girlfriend, I can't I can have other friends, but I can't tell everything for my friends, because my best friend needs to be my girlfriend, and the same thing, the opposite works too, so it depends a lot how is this relation, so for example, I have friends, woman and men, but I don't hang out with my friends that is girl, I can't do it, just if I go with a group of friends, because it's more, I think it needs to have a respect for my girlfriend, and the opposite works too, so if let's go, if I need hang out with my friends, okay, can be girl, man, whatever. But I hang out just with my girl, that is my friend. No, it can't, I think my best friend needs to be my girlfriend. That's it.
All right. Thank you for sharing, Juliano. And João, what do you think about that? Man and woman can be friends?
Yes, I believe that really. When I arrived in Portugal, arrived, I know a woman. Um mm, so my age. Then we started friendship. Then helping a lot. Okay, but not a good friend. Okay, big friend. Uh, Colleague, but more colleague because he helped me a lot. Helped me a lot. Wow, I am grateful a lot to her. Okay, then we as possible we talked. Okay, then we uh, divide the devices sometimes. Then very interesting because real I think possible, but of course like big friend or best friend it depends on the people. Today I don't have a contact with a person, okay, because that person has our your problems. Then sometimes we change a message. Oh, how are you? Yeah, okay, keep contact. Okay, well, but like my colleague said, friendship about single and married to me very complicated because it depends on the people. Yes, I am married when I arrived here. My friend, her was single, but we keep respect. We keep our condition. We talk about our problems, but keep our cares. But I am an older man. My friend, older woman. Then we have experience life. Then we can keep separated things. But younger people, oh, to me, very, 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 very difficult to that. Okay, because I live one situation in my teenager when I am a lover woman, but that woman is a fiance my colleague. Then I keep situation, but later we leaving few years after that. That woman told me is a lover to me, but we keep a situation because we was a fiance. But okay, whatever. curious things, okay? Yes, our life has curious things, but I believe it possible, but has depends on few things. My colleague said, complicated.
All right. Yeah,
That's it.
it's a really interesting start. Thank you for sharing. It's those kind of things can happen in our life, get involved or in love by someone, and you think, oh, she doesn't love me, and then you discover, oh, she loves me, but the time passed. So it's hard, I know. And what about you, Osvaldo? Men and women can be friends.
Yeah, and I'm sharing experience, quick experience because the time. I have a friend that's a girl, and she asked me for help because she was living in a hard time, and I decided to accept this asking, and she came at home with me and my wife or fiance, I don't know. uh, and interesting thing that I I know her before my current relationship, so because that I think my fiance don't doesn't feel bad with this, and talked with her. We got a tea in my mesa de jantar with my friend,